Hello everybody, this is James Shore with another test-driven development video. I'm recording this on February 26, 2012, and picking up where I left off in the last episode. What we were working on was we had just finished getting a bug fixed. There was a problem where with all the stuff I'd done with user enter dollars, I had actually made a mistake in that it no longer saw very large numbers as an invalid number, but instead saw it as an exception, and that was no good, of course. So fixed that in the last couple of episodes. If you're interested in the root cause analysis for that, go watch those. And we were finally back to doing the save files. So yay. Unfortunately, the code I wrote doesn't work yet. And that's because now SaveFile assumes that you're taking a user enter dollars, which I actually think is a good change. But the rest of the tests were still passing invalid dollars. So I think let's go ahead and just do some basic stuff. So now if I'm not exactly sure I want to approach this yet. Let's start out by just getting it to pass. Okay, I think that's now compiling. And look at that, it passes its tests. Awesome. Okay, so now we can just power on through this. So we've got it writing the file contents. We can go and put in the rest of this, which means we'll need SaveFile to take starting balance, the what are all the things that we've got? Starting balance, cost basis, and yearly spending. And of course, we're going to want to see that actually show up in the file like it's supposed to. Oh, it didn't pass. Never mind. Let's see. Okay, that should pass now. Of course, I'm not testing everything I'm supposed to. I want to say that the expected value is going to be our little key, and then 1024, and then whatever is the end here, 125. And that will fail because I haven't coded that yet. Yep, expected that, but was not that. All right, and that should pass its tests. All right. Okay, so now I want to take a little step back and say, what is the right thing to do here? Yeah, so I've got starting balance and cost basis and yearly spending coming in, and I'm saving it out. This has obviously been just really a quick hack to prove the concept, and it was a good place to start. I mean, it really forced me to go in and look at user entered dollars and all kinds of stuff. And actually, as far as the save file format goes, it's fine for now. It's really simple, and that's all I need. I'm going to probably want to come back and do a more sophisticated save file format as well as some sort of data migration in the future, but I don't feel a need to do that now. So the thing that's bothering me actually is this here, this data clump. Rather than passing in this clump of user entered dollars, I kind of want to pass in something that's a little bit more meaningful, like a configuration object. Now, I don't think I have anything like that so far. No, I don't see a configuration object. Actually, though, one thing that does come to mind is that the value types, I kind of want to move them to their own package to separate them from the domain objects. The difference between a value type and a domain object in my mind is that a value type represents something fundamental about the domain, but doesn't necessarily do any thinking. Whereas a domain object is typically a reference type that does some thinking. And I don't know if that's actually a worthwhile distinction to make. That's a distinction I'm making in this application. I wouldn't say it is a distinction I made before. For example, dollars represents the currency. It's a dollars object, but it's not actually making any assumptions about being used in a stock market. Whereas the stock market projection, stock market year, it doesn't represent anything concrete in the same way that a dollars does, but it does do the thinking about how to do the projection. So I kind of want to separate those out so that I can more easily find the various things. These packages are starting to get a little bit large, not too large, but just now when I was looking for that configuration concept, for example, I would have looked in domain, not value objects. Now back to the idea of this configuration object, we have a configuration panel, and that does represent the starting basis, cost basis, yearly spending, and we're pulling it out. These variables are forming a data clump. They tend to go together. They tend to wander around together, and there they are again. Yeah, there they are again. That really makes me think that there they are again. That what we're going to want to do is create perhaps a configuration object to represent these ideas so I can stop passing them around in groups. Data clump, if you don't know, is just a code smell. It's a design smell that you see when you have closely related pieces of data that are always passed around together. That's a good sign that you probably have an object. So let's go ahead and make a note of that too. Move save file values into a data clump into a configuration object. And I'm not 100% sure about that, but I think that's going to be a good thing to do. But first, I think I want to go ahead and make this value object package. And I guess I'll call it values. I don't know if that's a great name for it. It's easily changed though. So let's see, that would be dollars, invalid dollars, tax rate, user entered dollars, valid dollars, and year, and growth rate. Haha, yeah, most of our stuff is. So that, and then the corresponding tests. Ooh, did not compile. Something went wrong. Oh, interesting. Look at that. Oh, right, because the render target stuff is actually something the value objects do. There. Okay, everything's still passing. And I think we just need to fix up all of our imports. Let's see about that. Yep, there's 1, 2. Thought I could do that here. No, apparently not. 3. There. Okay. I may end up undoing that refactoring, but I kind of like it for now. Okay, so that was just a little distraction. All right, back to our save file. A couple of things about this are bothering me. One is definitely this data clump. The other is this repeated approach to doing the save. Yeah, I think that's good. And we're writing the file contents. That's good. And let's go ahead and put this test in. So the concept there is that really save writes out user entered values exactly as entered. And let's toss some gratuitous spaces in there and maybe some tabs. And then for our expected result, we're going to want to see a foo, bar, baz. And I think that will just work. And of course, we need our magic number, or our magic character, our magic separator, this carriage return, to cause things to blow up. Okay, and that's not going to fail just yet. Well, for one thing, I'm doing this wrong. I can never remember how this works. Oh, exception. No, it is expected. Yeah, we just need to import this. There. But that should fail. I still don't have that right. Well, I'll have to pick that up next time because that is all the time we've got for this one. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you next time.